Hello and welcome, I am Geran and these are my first impressions of A Long Way Down. This is a new deck building roguelike along the vein of Slay the Spire, Neoverse, Fate Hunters, all of that lot, which I've covered those three on the channel, they'll be linked in the description. I was sent a pre-release copy of this by the developers. This is coming out in early access today, the day this video goes out. I don't know if it's out by the time this video goes out, but the embargo ended yesterday, so hopefully it is. I've been playing Fate Hunters and Neoverse quite obsessively lately, to the point that it's beginning to affect my dreams. I'm actually dreaming about the mana cost of actions, so I'm going to take a step back from this sort of game, but I do want to play this one first. Sam, can you hear me? Mabry, I hear you. That means your soul hasn't reached its destination. My soul? Mabry, where am I? Well, your body is in front of me. I'm giving you your funeral rites. The spirits told me they found you too grey to lead you onward. That or too rebellious, I'm not sure. I'm dead? Yes, but that's the least of your concerns right now. I'm going to try and guide you through limbo. The spirits told me that some lost souls become complacent. I convinced them to steal some weapons and bring them to you. Take them to you. Cards! You recognize them. We use similar ones. You should be able to face the lost souls as we did when you were alive. But here you will do it while looking them straight in the eyes. Papa Legba, watch over me. So this is a combination of deck building, roguelike, and RPG, I think. Escape the dungeon. Presumably I just need to go there. Try to find some cover, this place isn't safe. Who knows what will happen if you're caught by a lost soul. Presumably I'll get into a fight. So just right click to move. Pile of slabs. Fallen King. Okay. I don't know if they're like cards. Yes, they're cards. So they could be placeholder icons. Remember that this, at the time I'm playing this hasn't even released in early access yet. These cards can shape the world around you. Oh, I see. They're not placeholders. They're like tiles. I see. Electric relic, be careful, it's quick. Charge it. Fight. Slay the Spire-esque art. So let's see, electric relic, 80 health. Hardening, deals 10 to 15 damage to the target and increases allies' defense. I can poke it to deal damage, presumably that can be improved by the weapon. Penitence, removes all targets' curses. Thrust, deals 20 damage. Divine Blessing increases attack by 25%. Armor Blessing increases defense. See, battle. You can see in detail that the attack the enemy will do. Oh, I see, so that's the action they're doing. You sacrifice health to shuffle your deck. The battle cards. Your cards allow you to cast spells in combat. They cost a certain amount of action to use. If the element is the same as your weapon, you receive a bonus. Earth, fire, wind, water, and thunder. Looks like I have 3 energy to spend. So let's go with armor. I have to drag it onto me. 15% armor. Oh, I see, I can drag it onto the enemy to attack. Like so. I should have used that first. Alright, 25% damage. Oh, that was all I could do. And I draw new cards. So, thrust. Ooh. Why did that only do 24? It says 25. Because it's got 5% higher defense. Because of its ability hardening. Increase attack again, and thrust. Heal, restores 10% health. It looks like I keep my hand anything I don't use, which is different. So, heal, just get me back up, and then finish it off with a thrust. That was easy enough to understand, and I get Blessed Attack, or Blessed Attack I suppose. Deals 20 damage and increases caster's attack, that's pretty good. You can retrieve the cards dropped by lost souls and add them to your deck on the appropriate altar. Oh, I see, it's not automatically in my deck. So you move around with WASD. I was trying to move with the mouse, but it's a bit clunky. Oh, I see, you click and you drag, you don't sort of pull yourself in the normal way. Okay. Armory, swap out spells and equipment. Blessed Attack goes in there, so that just gets added to the deck. Looks like there's a maximum of 15. Whoops, I just cleared them all. Oh, you can just completely customize it. There's some sort of thing. Maybe that's to upgrade or improve things. Equipment. The contents of your bag follow you everywhere. You can change the equipment you wear. If you die, you lose everything. Oh, I see. Maybe you lose what you have equipped, but you keep the things that are in the bag. I see another soul near you. It doesn't seem hostile. Try to parley with it. You have the same goal. Maybe you can join forces. Marcus. Hey, you lost too?
Completely.
Funny clothes. Where are you from?
Roman Gaul, Aquitania.
Sounds vaguely familiar. Must be in Europe.
You're from Africa.
Almost.
And yet we have no difficulty in understanding one another.
The afterlife takes form to be convenient to the soul that crosses.
That voice is that elitist god of death. Am I dead?
Yes, we are both dead, but the voice you hear is the voice of one who's performing my funeral rites. For some reason, you can hear her too. She can speak to the dead, as I once could. Helm of the Ram. Okay. Marcus, special skill, increases the character's offensive damage, adds 1 action point, halves the quantity of powder. That's got to be the, whatever it was, the currency. And he comes with a Kopesh, a fire weapon, Helm of the Ram, and Diamond Shield. And it looks like a spare one for me. Ah, his equipped items give him special abilities. Dungeon Master.
Here you are! You're the one who has my cards. I thought I alone could use them. Thief, you will pay the price for messing with the Dungeon Master.
Fallen King. Oh, that guy's using my cards against me. Mabry.
I think he's the one the spirit stole them from. Get behind me, African. I have fought barbarian giants all my life. A bag of bones won't intimidate me.
His voice is very hard to do. A little help will be appreciated.
Stay back and let me fight.
So he is minus 15 defense. So increase that. Oh, I see. I've got 4 action. Marcus has 4 action. Ah, and he's like the shield, so he gets attacked first. Ah, and I can use either of them to do abilities. Although it looks like they share the same cards here, but they each have a different weapon. Let's try that one. Not bad. But that one uses 2. I didn't see that. And another Divine Blessing. 1 more Divine Blessing. Now, thrust. And again. Much better than the heavy blow. Alright, finish him off. Iron Helm and Powder.
Veni, Vidi, and Julius couldn't have done any better.
Sam, you found some powder. You can upgrade your cards like I taught you. Use the altar right in front of you conveniently. Actually, can I just pop back here? I think he's better with the Helm of the Ram so he can use his healing. To the altar, or the workshop. Available cards, you can increase the quality of your cards by using powder. Thrust. Cost of 75 to improve the damage by 6. Okie dokie.
Whoa, you look like you know what you're doing. Are you a priest?
Something like that.
Mercury be praised, I'm sticking with you like a magistrate to a buffet.
Ah, what a burn. Where am I going now? This way. Pile of slabs. Build your path with some new slabs. Wall destruction. Remove all walls. Oh, I see. So you've got to get like the right combination of stuff to be able to pass over it. So these are walls that you can't go through. Whereas if I place that there, that gets rid of all the ones around it. I could build off in that direction or that direction. And below that one. So let's place that there. Ooh. Did he just use one of my spells? One of my slabs? I won't pick up another load. This way. Oh yes, I'm trying to get to there, aren't I? Campfire. Rest and recover at this warm campfire. Oh, it's a fight. From what I can tell, it's just always better to use Marcus. He just has better abilities. See, they're just all much more powerful with him. Alright, use the upgraded thrust. Ooh, that was a good one. And then finish him off. 3 powder and a coif of protection. And attack! I assume it's better to attack them than not. Presumably the rewards make it worth it, especially when I can just one turn kill them. Thrust! I will not be able to one turn kill them this time. Oh, maybe I will. Depends how lucky I am with a heavy blow. No, I won't. Damn it, 2 health left. Oh, okay, I assumed he'd sort of soak up all the attacks, but it looks like it's a bit random. Oh, I'll just poke him to death. Another iron helmet and more powder. And now I've built the path, I should be able to escape. A magical scepter, 15% on wind spells. Well, that's better than my pokey stick. You may have some nifty spells up your sleeve, but what are you without your legionnaire? African. What a battle cry. You should meditate with me, review your life, that's why you're here. You were born to a black mother and an unknown father. Listen to the songs of the sugarcane workers. Isn't that like a Christmas musical? The sugarcane workers? You were mixed race, although the blacks thirsty for... Wow. Amongst the blacks thirsty for revenge, you were the whitest. Dambala's chamber. Take your time to prepare before you continue. To head deeper into limbo, step on the green slab. Inventory and... Breach, return to where you've been before. Let's give him the magic scepter. And the coif of protection has an amazing attack with it, so let's give him that. It looks like I can remove things from my deck at any time, but I can only add them at one of those altars. And I can upgrade equipment as well, although it's quite expensive. And it looks like up to 3 characters at one time. Moving on then. Kill this monster, Mini Paros. I see something ahead which blocks your path. You will have to defeat this lost soul in order to continue. So it's a bit like the other deck builders, but instead of a linear succession of battles, it's almost a puzzle thing with trying to place the stuff. Oh, what's this? Fear death, increase monster reward but also its strength. Oh, I see, you can use that on a creature. And then when you're ready you go to the boss battle. Kind of feels a bit old school with the style of it. Missions, kill the monster, don't activate campfire, kill 5 monsters, or activate 3 campfires, so presumably these are randomly generated. New action point, get another action during your turn. That's interesting. Campfire. Oh, a placeable campfire. Time to take on some monsters. The fallen king can curse his prey. Trap hurts anyone who moves through it. If I place that right there, I'm expecting that guy, because I think there's an enemy hidden there. I expect him to move through the trap. Oh, the background matches the kind of tiles I'm placing. First of all, Blessed Attack, to give me an attack boost. Thrust. Oh, I can't use Slash, because I don't have enough energy left, but I will Strike. It's not bad for one turn. I will use Penitence to heal a bit. Doesn't heal much, but then I'll just strike him. Oxidant Attack. A fire spell. I don't recognize these writings on the walls. Other souls have already given form to this Other souls have already given form to this place, he says while facepalming. Shouldn't it have changed when I came along? You're not that important. Yep, that hit him. But there is a third one coming rather. Okay, I better take this guy out. So he should be, coming in with 30 damage already. That'll make this much easier. Kill him in 1. And now I can improve my deck a little, but remove all target's blessings. That doesn't seem useful right now. Oh no! I just got attacked by 2 enemies at once. I see, right. And because they attacked me, they get the first move. Finish him off. Because of his increased defense, on the card, the amount of damage changes to what it will actually do. That's good, because it always annoys me in stuff like Neoverse when it doesn't actually tell you the amount of damage it's going to do. Mega Slash. Nice one. And that means I better just attack him straight away. Use that to increase my damage. No, I think I'm just going to go for the attack. I left him with 4. Ooh, Armor, Betrayal. Draw 1 card and increase the damage. Equip that. Oh, you bastard. You got rid of one of the slabs I placed. Go through here. And feather feet, altruism, heals everyone. Nice. From what I can tell, the only sort of rush you have is you got to make sure you can complete the level with all the slabs you have, because he keeps placing them randomly. Thrust. 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 Easy enough, but I may have too many thrusts in my deck. Then again, I won the fight, so I suppose that's the important thing. Sarcophagus, find treasure or bitter combat. You bastard, I literally just placed that. A pawn, it said that it can do damage over time. Deterioration, Oxidant attack, and Blessed attack. Buff myself while crippling him, and then I hit him for 52 in one go, and thrust. Okay, that wasn't too hard, but I am getting a bit low on health. It's not your day. A fallen king can... okay, that looks like a slab. So presumably that's a fight, but at least he doesn't get to move immediately, so I will use this to power him up, and then attack him. I'm on the fence. It's like, do I activate the 3 or the none? I think I don't want to be overconfident. Especially as they don't fully heal you, apparently. Completed that, so I get a medium health potion. And that's automatically on my belt. Grab the treasure, which is more feather feet. Can be a little bit finicky what it counts as dragging the card onto something. Ah, that's why that looked like a slab, because you can place an extra enemy down. So if I place him there, I get to fight him. Boom. One thing I will say is that this doesn't feel as, I don't know, visceral. The animations are still a little bit janky, so it doesn't feel quite as flowing as some of the other ones, but this hasn't even entered early access yet, so there is still plenty of time for it to change that. Damn it! Should have seen that coming. Well, these fights are pretty trivial now. I do always take a couple of hits, but nothing sort of end of the world. And more feather feet, yay! So you get 3 moves between each enemy action. I knew he was going to play something there, and if I'd misplanned it, then he would have just been able to attack me straight away. See, if I remove those walls, and then moves, that's 2, and then my third action I get to attack him. One complaint is that the movement is quite awkward. You're not always sure you're going to click on the right thing, and when you do click it doesn't always register. Just thought I'd mention. With that last campfire, I've now done absolutely everything there is to do here, so it's time to go face the mini Paros. Oh, I get it. It's not that you have 3 turns and then their turn. You have 3 actions. I just got that. Sarcophagus, you're a lucky guy. Small action potion. Thanks. Time to finish this, I guess. $250 health. He's buffing his own defense quite a bit. Buff my attack and then do as much damage as possible, and he's going to be hitting me pretty hard. So there are my things. Ooh, I can use slash. Alright, if I give myself that, I can lower his defense and then hit him. Wow, that's going to do virtually nothing. Look at that difference. Wow, I wasted that then. I should have just held off. Damn, if only I had one of those thousands of banishment cards. There, that'll help. He keeps buffing his defense, so it's like virtually impossible for me to do any real damage. Oh, and now I've actually run out of cards. That's okay, I reckon I can take him just with strikes. I can't take him just with strikes. I'm doing 8 damage. Then again, that's just worn off. Yeah, now I can. Phew, bloody hell, if that hadn't worn off then, I would not have been able to beat him. Armor, blessing, and powder. Ooh, and recipe for shield bash. And the falchion, I think is how you pronounce that. And I could have continued the level, but okay. This is a little bit awkward. I don't know if there is no more, or if it has just crashed on this loading screen, but I've been on this for about 5 minutes. I'm going to call it a day there. Bit of an awkward end for this, but the game does show a lot of potential, and remember that it is only just going into early access. It's available on Steam from today, that is the 16th of January, and there is a link to the Steam page in the description. Go check it out if this appeals to you. Thank you very much for watching. Remember that if you want to have your say on future first impressions, please consider pledging to my Patreon linked in the description, and let me know if you want to see more from this, and I will catch you later.